and you'll be dropping facts all over the place, Tim. But let's talk about the facts we have been given, right? Clubhouse to open, then we go into Villa. It feels like we haven't had as much Clubhouse recently.
Got Scardini there, previously played for Team 1 himself, and you know, they do have the experience there. There is absolutely no question. And you know, before he can come in now, we can see an invitation is made into Dodo, and he will take it, stepping straight into Garage there and shutting down Ion, doing this exact same attack. And once that east wall and Garage is in your control, it should be possible to start pushing into side. Construction side push, but Mighty will trade him out. We can see the nades starting to rain in now. Things are getting very sticky.
4 seconds. This is your last opportunity to get the plant. Just denied the diffuser. Oh, no. It was such a close round. He left himself in a position there with about 2 seconds left on the clock. He goes for the peek out, plays it perfectly. That was the best opportunity for him to be able to actually secure the round.
Get a kill. We get 3 coming in very quickly for Santos there. Ooh. Make that 4 as Cyprus finishes off Una. Ion going hard here inside. He managed to a disconnect there, sorry. I think he was already out. That's what was going through my head. And I think he's Ion. But the tough thing here is going to be that diffuser was not on the ground. Mighty had actually a lot of
him down into quite a few last seconds here with the round as we're left on 38 seconds. Contact found. 2 kills coming through. Him and his teammates are dropping like flies as they're all being slaughtered on the push in. Una with 1. The other frag going the way of Ion. It just comes down to Scardini. Looking good here on the peaks. The occasional bit of damage, but most of it is done to him. And he will fall. FaZe clan picking that one up. Just looking like they had a bit of a better. They necessarily need to rush into the unknown just yet. They can try and take their time with it, but they're just taking their time to be destroyed to hell. He's not going to be causing carnage anymore, leaving it to 2 versus 1 as Astro takes another peek round the corner, spots out the head with the ACOG, and he's popping them all off, Tim. The Rook has just overthrown everyone there. Chess mate.
Easy for Astro as he will close it down, and Ion allows him to get on to the disabler there and just get a couple of extra points on the board. Great plays from Astro, and it was a really interesting, and I have to agree that no, it's not, because the outcome is basically Montagna is brought along to deal with that out. We can see Scardini just mopping up there and getting the kill onto Astro. 2 good kills actually coming in for Santos there. He's going to keep challenging and get himself another. That leaves us with only 1 left. Ion in a quick switch of fortune finds himself 1 versus 3 and shut down by Scardini. So Santos, they've rescued the round well there, and I would call that a rescue, and I will finish my earlier point as to why it was a rescue, because
he's going to have the stronger jaw going into this one. Right now, Dodo chinning Astro out of the sight and not allowing him to cause any card throwables, creating a split between the both of them, but the shots are what are doing the damage, leaving it in the 1v1. He pushes through, he forces him off. No time as he'll be able to get him off the diffuser. Put them round, and Monty tried to make a mockery out of the first man he could find, but it's not going to work. Instead, they respond in kind, dropping them down to a 3 versus 2. Would certainly be a horrendous position to be left in for FaZe clan if they lose on their encounters like this. Hell with a peek, gets 1. Cyprus cleans up on the adjustment back towards Nitro, dropping the Nitro out to see if he can deny the push coming around, but Ion bypasses it, pushes in, and break will never drop it down or suffer out losing this one. Ion will clean up with a shot onto Hells. He picks him off again to be a massive nuisance maker. The issue is, though, pinpoint precision is what will secure the round here for Santos. They shoot down on the first, the Maestro through the wall, taking down a single member of the squad, and Hell cleaning up on the adjustment there on the second, as he'll find a simple snapshot to deal. It leaves them down with just about 20 seconds as they instigate the fight. They charge their way in, they lose out on the first, but the trade is there. Use of the Nitro to detonate another man, putting it into a 4 versus 1. It's all on Cyprus. The Jaeger that has to stun them. Sprints through the smoke, cutting the air, terrified of where they could be. Shoots the shield. He got the adjustment off onto Una, but the devastating fact is that man can block all the bullets. He can stand tall. Monty massacres him as he'll pop off with a pistol and take him down, securing the round, securing the outcome.
Should on paper, but boy have Santos made a great matchup of that. Final scoreboard, we've had a couple of rehosts along the way.
Keep slowing down FaZe. They did not let them get into a position where they really built their pace in the game, and it kept them on the back burner a bit. There's a Monty in close position, and he's really going to be a thorn in your side. Causes the peak to come out. That's Dodo into the round. Unfortunately, not so many angles to try and focus towards. Kept himself far too paranoid into that encounter. Couldn't deal with Una. He's just going to take pot shots as he drops the shield and pick him off. And that's the way the round will go as they open it. Quick follow-up onto L. They're just doing all the damage. Every single time they take a peek, there's someone there waiting to be beheaded, and they bust their way through them, cleaning up on the kills. Lovely little hat shot there just in the rear. Beautiful play. Oh, it's all in good love. We do. We love to see these rounds as well. Some of the shots that are being hit right now in a couple of places. Some of them have taken some really heavy hits, and that means they would be susceptible. They take a couple alive for Santos. Lurking, trying to play different angles to support one another. But again, FaZe, they take the lead. Astro peeks out, decimates the first. Mav, prime time here on the cook, as you can see. Like the hard-boiled egg, rolls in. Still getting a lot of limelight into the game, as again, we have another nade kill coming through. Yuna with a Finker LMG of all weapons as well, really putting them to a dangerous position as he's popping off, cleaning up on the first and leaving it down to Cypress to attempt right, or he will be taken down. Good adjustment. He gets the snapshot, Tim. A surprising shot to land, not an easy one, and he bests the Ash. Unfortunately for him, though, Finker's there, and she is faster. Unloads with the LMG and lays him to rest, putting him in his place.
Absolute beauty from Cypress onto the Ash there. Only fair to wouldn't bet against FaZe at this point in time.
No, it definitely feels like they've been able to grind this one back and get it into a winnable position, but they need to get that diffuser down or find the frag. That's the scary fact, though, and they've only got a second to do it. He's not going to peek. The round's been snatched away. It might have been flawlessly played, and it might have been a good adjustment. Finally spots them out. Trigger discipline on point as well as he eventually strikes, taking down the first. That's repositioned, setting himself up for success onto the second as well as Skadina is skedowned, blown to pieces. Desk has come through with 2 deadly frags live as well. Starts to pop off, slaughtering his way through not 1 but 2, and all of a sudden it's just left using the last throwable to try and make a bit of a bang, but he'll go out with a bit of a lit fuse there as the peak comes around from Yuna, hitting him with the Org, and that's the way the round will go, Tim.
Take a bow, Astro. That was a phenomenal...
This time on the flip side, they do bite back though. Mav will get 1. Cypress gunning down as the response, dropping Mav and leaving men. Make it just 1. As Yuna's caught on the rotation. Skardina, the repel attacker, instead sets his gaze elsewhere, begins to run. He shot the body, Tim. He gave him the lifeline. On the peak, it won't matter as he will still die, but it looks like there was a little bit of a commotion on the corridor peak there.
It certainly did seem that way, but as you say, ultimately, challenge comes in from Cypress. Shots are going to be exchanged. Kill will come in. It was actually Dodo. Mav gets himself 1 onto Skardina, and we have a quick switcheroo in terms of the man count. Live gets himself 1, and surely now this is a match together here. They need to challenge simultaneously. They won't. They allow him to get a single kill. Mav moves on, and there comes the second. Astro gets the kill onto Mighty. Boy, was that close. FaZe keeping us excited right down to the wire there, Jackie.
What? The shot over the bar. They gave him the 1v1s as well. And that is the scariest mistake you can make. Giving a player like that 1v1s in a clutch, Tim. Yeah. Well, let's get into it. Let's see what Mav has to say. How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man. Lovely to speak to you. Thank you for popping on. Obviously, let's get into it straight from the top. FaZe, it seems like as the season's gone on, you've been looking better and better. Has it felt that way inside the team?
I think we're playing better, yes. Today wasn't our best game, especially on Clubhouse. They are a very good Clubhouse team. They went very close against Liquid as well when we knew it would be like a barn burner. But they are also a very good team in exploring like weaknesses. One round we didn't put a Claymore in the garage when we were attacking server, and they just went there. Like they are a very good team in exploring the enemy's mistakes. But overall, we played really well. Ion is playing amazing this season. He won like 3 clutches, I believe. So, yeah.
In the first round, you've picked up on it there yourself, Mav, on Clubhouse. They were just very unpredictable in the late round, and you seemed to struggle to handle that. How did you lock that down on Villa?
We are very good at adapting on Villa. We have a very good knowledge of how to play our attacks, on how to explore the enemy weaknesses. And on Clubhouse, it's more of a structured map. It's more rigid. It's harder to find those weaknesses. And in Villa, we are more comfortable. And at the same time, I believe it was not their best game because it's our pick, right? So I think we kind of caught them off guard, you know.
I wanted to ask as well, on Villa, there was one round when you were on your defense, it was this the Nitro that went out the window, the Spawn Nitro that took down 2 of them. A round that you guys went on to lose as well. That must have been a bit of a heart-wrencher. We didn't actually see the Nitro getting used as well, so that was a bit of a surprise for us to see the opening 2 kills.
Yeah, it's good that you guys didn't see it because it doesn't show the pixel. But yeah, I don't know. It was a 5v3 and we kept dying 1v1, like exposing ourselves instead of making crossfires. And I got kind of mad with my team there because they were just dying, you know, like want to finish the game quickly. And they were like, let's take it easy, guys. We can still draw this game, you know, like. But overall, it happens, you know, like mistakes happen. And they also played really well gun-wise. So yeah.
You're sitting very well in the league table now, Mav, joint on points with Team 1. I've been looking forward to it for the entire season, but in the very last match that we have, I'm sure you're well aware of who you play. You go up against Team Liquid on the very last one. Is that going to be what decides the top spot?
I believe even if we win 2-0, we cannot catch them. So we need them to lose a point to another team. And the way they are playing right now, they are very consistent. So I don't know if they're gonna lose a point for the other teams, but I hope so. I hope they lose so that we can get first seed and be more prepared for the major. Yeah.
I think I and everybody at home agree with you. We want to see that match decide it because it'll be an absolute classic.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, it will certainly be one to remember once we get there. But of course, you've still got a bit of a season to go. And for the people that have been supporting you, we've seen a lot of support coming out for FaZe tonight. Is there anything you want to say to anyone?
I'd like to thank everyone that is rooting for us, like our fans, everyone that supports FaZe Clan, everyone that likes to watch Rainbow Six competitive. We know we haven't been playing really well the past season, but this season we are trying harder. We are practicing every single day. There's no non-stop. So thanks for the support, and yeah.
Awesome. I think we've definitely seen the growth of FaZe over the course of the season. Thanks again for popping on, Mav. It's always a treat to speak to you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good
Thanks
cast.
a lot, Mav.